If you're a fan of true crime, then you need to hear this. Today's story is one of tragedy, mystery, and deep heartbreak. It's the story of Adel, a talented artist with a promising future whose life ended in the most mysterious and shocking way. A sudden fall from the 7th floor, or so it seemed. But was it an accident or something much darker? Let's dive into this case and uncover the truth behind Aya's death. On February 14, 2025, a Facebook post from Aya's husband Kareem sent shockwaves through their community. It was a simple message that read, "To God we belong, and to Him we shall return. My wife and the mother of my children, Adel, passed away in a horrific accident." At first it seemed like a tragedy, a sudden, heartbreaking loss, but what followed raised more questions than answers. Aya had fallen from the 7th floor of their apartment, but was it truly an accident, or did something much darker unfold behind closed doors? Adel was a gifted visual artist, known for her vibrant paintings that captured the beauty of life. She sold over 500 works of art and was admired by those around her. On the outside, Aya had everything to live for: a loving family, a career she was passionate about, and 2 children she adored. But behind the scenes, Aya's marriage to Kareem was anything but peaceful. Kareem, a man with a history of violent relationships, had subjected Aya to years of abuse. From the very beginning of their marriage, Aya endured physical violence, emotional torment, and manipulation. He would beat her, break her personal belongings, and even threaten her life. She was trapped by fear, trapped by her children, and trapped by a controlling husband. Despite enduring years of torment, Aya stayed, fearing for her children's safety and struggling with the belief that she needed to keep the family intact for their sake. Yet in early 2025, Aya found a glimmer of hope. She planned to leave Jordan, moving back to Egypt where she could start over with her children. She was even excited to be closer to her mother, who had always supported her. But on the day of her death, Aya called her family, sounding more hopeful than ever. She was finally ready to break free from the toxic relationship. But then, tragedy struck. On that fateful day, the neighbors heard a loud crash. When they rushed outside, they found Aya's lifeless body on the ground below. Kareem was with them, but his reaction was chilling. He wasn't panicked or shaken. He was cold, almost indifferent. He kept saying, "What is this? She's crazy. How could she do this to herself?" As the investigation unfolded, more disturbing details emerged. The forensic report revealed that Aya had suffered severe injuries, including a fractured skull and bruises on her body, injuries that suggested she had been assaulted before falling, and Kareem's story started to fall apart. He gave multiple, contradictory accounts of what had happened, from claiming Aya had fallen while cleaning the window, to suggesting she had thrown herself. Neighbors also recalled hearing fights between the couple, with Kareem often preventing anyone from interfering. The police uncovered surveillance footage, but it raised even more questions. Kareem had said he was in another room with the children when Aya fell, but the footage told a different story. Could he have been involved in her death? Aya's family believes her death was no accident. They are convinced that her husband Kareem murdered her after years of abuse and manipulation. Aya's sister even shared a screenshot of a chilling message from Kareem, showing his violent threats toward Aya. These weren't empty words. Aya had been fighting for her life for years. This case is far from over. Kareem is still under investigation, but the police haven't yet made a final conclusion. Aya's family continues to fight for justice, seeking answers and hoping to bring closure to a case that has left so many with more questions than answers. The story of Adel is a painful reminder of the hidden struggles many people face behind closed doors. Domestic violence doesn't always leave visible scars, but it can destroy lives just the same. Aya's family now fights to ensure that her death is not forgotten, and that justice is served for her and her children. If you or someone you know is suffering from domestic violence, please reach out for help. No one should have to live in fear. Thank you for watching. Please share this video to spread awareness, and let's continue to fight for justice for those who can't speak for themselves. See you in the next video.